feel, felt, felt. She often made mistakes. Make, made, made. He made a big mistake. Make, made, made. Next, she do everything correctly. We know do, did, done. We say she did everything correctly. Okay, he tell or he say me all the truth. We know tell someone. We see me, tell me. And we also know tell, told, told. Okay? He told me all the truth. He do her an offer or he make her an offer. We know make an offer, make an offer. Okay? Only make. Make, made, made. He made her an offer. Okay? She did everything correctly. Do, did, done. He told me all the truth. Tell someone. Tell, told, told. He made her an offer. Make, made, made. She feel better. Feel, felt, felt. We say she felt better. She felt better. Feel, felt, felt. Okay, very good, my friends. Let's continue this playlist from beginner to advanced. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Welcome to channel English Professionally, and we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, my friend, let's continue talking about past simple irregular verbs. Okay. Name the forms of these verbs. Name the forms of these verbs. Okay? See. See, saw, seen. Come. Come, came, come. Go. Go, went, gone. Think. Think, thought, thought. Take. Took, taken. Okay, very good. Okay, so name the forms of these verbs, and 2, make up your own examples with these verbs. Make up your own examples with these verbs in past simple. Okay, for example, I saw such an interesting place. I saw such an interesting place. Okay. I came to the meeting earlier. I came to the meeting earlier. Came. She went to work. She went to work. Okay. Past simple irregular verbs. Name the forms of these verbs. And 2. Make up your own examples with these verbs in past simple. Okay? See, saw, seen. I saw such interesting place. Come, came, come. I came to the meeting earlier. Go, went, gone. She went to work. Okay, think. I thought about it a lot. I thought about it a lot or much. I took his offer with great pleasure. I took his offer with great pleasure. Okay. Think, thought, thought. I thought about it a lot. Take, took, taken. I took his offer with great pleasure. Okay, my friend, more practice for you. More practice. Okay? Open the brackets and say it in past simple. Open the brackets and say it in past simple. Okay? You also need to write the forms of these verbs. You also need to write the forms of these verbs. Okay? We usually put 2 between 2 verbs. We usually put 2 between 2 verbs. You see, need to write. Need is a verb and write is a verb. We usually put 2 between 2 verbs, between need and write. Here. Okay. She see her mistakes at last. We know. See, saw, seen. Okay. So she saw her mistakes at last. She come to the party later. We know come, came, come. She came to the party later. You know, we usually say go to, come to. For example, go to work, come to work. Go to school, come to school. Okay, remember it. I go jogging the day before yesterday. Go, went, gone. I went jogging the day before yesterday. Okay, more practice. Open the brackets and say it in past simple. You also need to write the forms of these verbs. We usually put 2 between 2 verbs. She saw her mistakes at last. See, saw, seen. She came to the party later. Come, came, come. Go to work, come to work. Go to school, come to school. I went jogging the day before yesterday. Go, went, gone. Okay, I see her last week. See, saw, seen. I saw her last week. I think the same. Think, thought, thought. Okay. I thought the same. He come to the conference on time. Come, came, come. She came to the conference on time. Okay, I saw her last week. Saw, see, saw, seen. I thought the same. Think, thought, thought. He came to the conference on time. Come, came, come. Next, she go to the park yesterday. Go, went, gone. She went to the park yesterday. It took me 2 hours to get to that place. Take, took, taken. It took me 2 hours to get to that place. My friends take the first place. Take, took, taken. My friend took the first place. Okay? She went to the park yesterday. Go, went, gone. It took me 2 hours to get to that place. Take, took, taken. My friend took the first place. Our boss think differently. Think, thought, thought. Our boss thought differently. Think, thought, thought. Right. Our boss thought differently. Think, thought, thought. Okay, my friend, thank you very much. Let's continue this playlist from beginner to advanced. Hi my friends, welcome to channel English Professionally, and we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, my friends, let's talk about past simple irregular verbs, and let's remember their forms. Let's remember their forms. Okay, good. Put. Let's say put, put. Put, put, put. Give. Gave, given. Give, gave, given. Keep. Kept, kept. Keep, kept, kept. Become. Became, become. Become, became, become. Find. Found, found. Okay, good. Let's remember their forms and to make up your own sentences with these verbs in past simple. Make up your own sentences with these verbs in past simple. Okay? Put. I put it on the table. I put it on the table. Or maybe on the desk, maybe on the floor. Okay? Give. She gave me this advice. She gave me. Okay? She gave me this advice. Or maybe she gave me this recommendation. Next. Keep. I kept this secret. I kept this secret. She kept all her money in a bank. She kept all her money in a bank. Okay. Past simple. Irregular verbs. Let's remember their forms. Make up your own sentences with these verbs in past simple. Put. I put it on the table, on the desk, on the floor. Give. Gave, given. She gave me this advice. She gave me this recommendation. Keep. Kept, kept. I kept this secret. She kept all her money in a bank. Become. He became very famous. Okay? He became very famous. Find. I found my keys. I found my keys. Or maybe I found my wallet. Okay. Become, became, become. He became very famous. Find, found, found. I found my keys. I found my wallet. Okay, my friend. More practice for you. More practice. Okay? Say it in past simple and write the forms of these verbs. Say it in past simple and write the forms of these verbs. Okay? Good. They keep our secret. We know keep, kept, kept. They kept our secret. He gave him $200. Okay? 200. We know give, gave, given. He gave him $200. Okay? She put it on the desk. Put, put, put. She put it on the desk. It's in past simple. If you see puts, she puts its present simple. Okay? More practice. Say it in past simple and write the forms of these verbs. They kept our secret. Keep, kept, kept. He gave him $200. Give, gave, given. She put it on the desk. Put, put, put. He gave her one more chance. Give, gave, given. He gave her one more chance. My colleague put it near the computer. Put, put, put. You see, the forms are the same. You see, the forms are the same. Okay? It's like cost, cost, cost. Let, let, let. Okay? Put, put, put. You see the forms are the same. My colleague put it near the computer. He became a very successful businessman. He become, became, become. He became a very successful businessman. Okay? He gave you one more chance. Give, gave, given. My colleague put it near the computer. Put, put, put. You see the forms are the same. Cost, cost, cost. Let, let, let. He became a very successful businessman. Become, became, become. Okay, next. He keep his money in a bank. Keep, kept, kept. He kept his money in a bank. They become famous. Become, became, become. They became famous. She found all the information we needed. Find, found, found. She found all the information we needed. He kept his money in a bank. Keep, kept, kept. They became famous. Become, became, become. She found all the information we needed. Find, found, found. I found it online. Find, found, found. Okay, we say I found it online. Good. I found it online. Find, found, found. Okay, my friend, very good. Let's continue this playlist. Thank you. From beginner to advanced. Hi, my friends. Welcome to the channel English Professionally. And we continue our playlist. 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Really, this playlist is very important. Let's continue talking about past simple irregular verbs. Really, let's continue talking about it. Let's continue talking about it. Okay, irregular verbs. Okay, let's remember their forms. Let's remember their forms. Okay, good. Begin, began, begun, begin, began, begun. Show, showed, shown. show, showed, shown. Hear, heard, heard. Hear, heard, heard. Leave, left, left. Leave, left, left. Mean, meant, meant. Mean, meant, meant. Okay, 1. Let's remember their forms. And 2. Make up your own examples. Make up your own examples. Means say your own examples or write your own examples. Say or write your own examples. Okay? Began. The meeting began an hour ago. The meeting began an hour ago. You see, began. Good. This man showed brilliant results. This man showed brilliant results. Means very good. Means very good results. Okay? Here, I heard it for the first time. I heard it for the first time. Okay, remember, we say for the first time, or for the second time, for the third time. Okay, let's continue talking about it. Past simple irregular verbs. Let's remember their forms. Make up or say, write your own examples. Begin, began, begun. The meeting began an hour ago. Show, showed, shown. This man showed brilliant results or very good results. Hear, heard, heard. I heard it for the first time, or I heard it for the second time. I heard it for the third time. Leave, left, left. I left these documents at home. I left these documents at home. It means I forgot to take them. I forgot to take them. Okay, and mean. Meant, meant. Okay. So his speech meant the following. Meant the following. Meant, it means was about. His speech was about the following, or was about the following thing, or was about the following things. Okay, very good. Leave, left, left. I left these documents at home. I forgot to take them. Mean, meant, meant. His speech meant the following, or the following thing, the following things, or his speech was about the following. Okay, my friend, more practice for you. More practice. Say it in past simple. Write the forms of these verbs. Write the forms of these verbs. Okay? It show his abilities. We know show, showed, shown. It showed his abilities. You see, the third form is irregular, or the second form is regular. The second form is regular, you see ed, but the third form is irregular. But the third form is irregular. Okay, good. I hear it for the first time. Hear, heard, heard. I heard it for the first time. I leave my bag at home. Leave, left, left. I left my bag at home. More practice. Say it in past simple. Write the forms of these verbs. It showed his abilities. Show, showed, shown. The second form is regular, but the third form is irregular. I heard it for the first time. Hear, heard, heard. I left my bag at home. Leave, left, left. Next, it showed us how professional they were. Show, showed, shown. It showed us how professional they were. That thing mean a lot to me. Mean, meant, meant. This thing meant a lot to me. Or that thing was a lot to me. It was really important. It was really important. Okay? The conference began much later. Begin, began, begun. The conference began much later. Okay, it showed us how professional they were. Show, showed, shown. That thing meant a lot to me. Mean, meant, meant. It was really important. The conference began much later. Begin, began, begun. Okay, next. He left India last year. Leave, left, left. He left India last year. It means the following thing. Mean, meant, meant. It meant the following thing. He heard the latest news. Hear, heard, heard. He heard the latest news. Okay? He left India last year. Leave, left, left. It meant the following thing. Mean, meant, meant. He heard the latest news. Hear, heard, heard. The conference began on time. Okay? begin, began, begun. The conference began on time. Okay? The conference began on time. Begin, began, begun. Okay, my friend, very good. Oh, we can also see started. Started, okay. But you know, begin is more formal. Begin is more formal. Okay, the conference began on time. We also see started. Okay, good. My friends, thank you very much. Let's continue this playlist from beginner to advanced. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Welcome to the channel English Professionally. And we continue our playlist. 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay. Let's continue talking about irregular verbs. Let's continue talking about irregular verbs. And remember, we usually say continue doing something, okay? Continue doing something. We usually say continue doing something, okay? So let's continue talking about irregular verbs, okay? Let's remember their forms. Let's remember their forms, okay? Understand, understood, understood. Understand, understood, understood. Write, wrote, written. Pay, paid, paid. Swim, swam, swam. Read, read, read. You see, we pronounce these forms differently. We pronounce these forms differently. Read, but read, read. Okay, let's remember their forms and to make up your own examples. Make up your own examples, okay? Understand. I understood your point of view. I understood your point of view. Write. The teacher wrote it on the board. The teacher wrote it on the board. The teacher wrote it on the board. Okay. We'll say continue doing something. Let's continue talking about irregular verbs. Let's remember their forms and make up your own examples. Understand, understood, understood. I understood your point of view. Write, wrote, written. The teacher wrote it on the board. Okay. Write, wrote, written. Pay. I paid for him. I paid for him. Pay, paid, paid. I swam in the sea yesterday. I swam in the sea yesterday, or maybe in the ocean, in the lake, in the river, in the pond yesterday. Okay? Read, read, read. I read so many English books. I read so many English books. Or I read so many books in English. I read so many books in English. Okay. Pay, paid, paid. I paid for him. Swim, swam, swam. I swam in the sea, in the ocean, in the lake, in the river, in the pond yesterday. Read, read, read. I read so many English books. I read so many books in English. You see, we pronounce these forms differently. Read, but read, read. Okay, my friend, more practice for you. More practice. Say it in past simple. In past simple. And write the forms of these verbs. And write the forms of these verbs. Okay? His girlfriend, write a long letter to him. We know write, wrote, written. Okay? His girlfriend wrote a long letter to him. The company pay for the goods. Pay, paid, paid. The company paid for the goods. She swam in the sea. Swim, swam, swam. She swam in the sea. More practice. Say it in past simple and write the forms of these verbs. Okay? His girlfriend wrote a long letter to him. Write, wrote, written. The company paid for the goods. Pay, paid, paid. She swam in the sea. Swim, swam, swam. His secretary read his correspondence. Read, read, read. His secretary read his correspondence. But reads in present simple. His secretary reads his correspondence in present simple. But read in past simple. Okay? We swim in the ocean. Swim, swam, swam. We swam in the ocean. He read her letter. We know read, read, read. We say he read her letter. Okay. His secretary read his correspondence. Read, read, read. We swam in the ocean. Swim, swam, swam. He read her letter. She understands you very well. Understand, understood, understood. She understood you very well. We pay for the service. Pay, paid, paid. Okay, we paid for the service. Good. I write here a letter. Write, wrote, written. I wrote her a letter. She understood you very well. Understand, understood, understood. We paid for the service. Pay, paid, paid. I wrote her a letter. Write, wrote, written. And we understand everything. You know, understand, understood, understood. We understood everything. We understood everything immediately. Immediately. Understand, understood, understood. Okay. I understand and you understand. I understood and you understood. It's very, very good. Okay, my friends, let's continue this playlist from beginner to advanced. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Welcome to the channel English Professionally. And we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, let's talk about past simple irregular verbs. Irregular verbs. Okay? And let's remember their forms. Okay? Good. Grow, grew, grown. Grow, grew, grown. Send, sent, sent. Stand, stood, stood. Stand, stood, stood. Speak, spoke, spoken. Speak, spoke, spoken. And fall, fell, fallen. Fall, fell, fallen. Okay, very good, my friend. Make up your own sentences with these verbs in past simple. Make up your own sentences with these verbs in past simple. Okay, grow. She grew fruit and vegetables in her own garden. She grew fruit and vegetables in her own garden. Okay. One more example. I grew up in America. I grew up in America. I grew up in America. Okay? So we use grow up, grow up, grow up when we talk about people. About people. Okay? Send. She sent me an email. She sent me an email. Stand. I stood up. Okay. Past simple, irregular verbs. Let's remember their forms. Make up your own sentences with these verbs in past simple. Grow, grew, grown. She grew fruit and vegetables in her own garden. Okay. I grew up in America. grow up about people. Send, send. She sent me an email. Stand, stood. I stood up. Speak. We spoke English yesterday. We spoke English yesterday. Fall. She fell down, or she fell on the ground. She fell down, or she fell on the ground. Okay. Speak, spoke, spoken. We spoke English yesterday. Fall, fell, fallen. She fell down, or she fell on the ground. Okay, very good, my friend. More practice for you. More practice. Okay? Say it in past simple. Say it in past simple. Write the correct forms of these verbs. Write the correct forms of these verbs. Okay? Very good. I grew up in America. We know grow, grew, grown. Okay? I grew up in America. Okay? Maybe you want to say I grew in America. I grew in America, but it's wrong, my friend. Wrong. No. You can't say so. You can't say so, my friend. No. No. I grew in America. No. Only grow up. We say grow up in America, for example, in India, okay, in the United States, and so on. And so on, okay? So grew up, remember, my friend, grow up in a country or a city, okay? Grow up in a country or a city. Okay. Good. Next. I sent her a letter. We know send, sent, sent. So I sent her a letter. I sent her a letter. Good. Stand. She stand behind him. We know stand, stood, stood. So she stood behind him. Okay. More practice. Say it in past simple. Write the correct forms of these verbs. I grew up in America, in India, in the United States, and so on. I grew an American. Wrong. No. Grow up in a country or a city. Grow, grew, grown. I sent her a letter. Send, sent, sent. She stood behind him. Stand, stood, stood. Okay, good, very good. We speak English. We know speak, spoke, spoken. Speak, spoke, spoken. And we say we spoke English. The price fall sharply. Fall, fell, fallen. The price fell sharply. Sharply means a lot or much. fall, fell, fallen. The price fell sharply. He sent her flowers. Send, sent, sent. Okay. He sent her flowers. He sent her flowers. Okay. We spoke English. Speak, spoke, spoken. The price fell sharply, or a lot. Fall, fell, fallen. A lot and suddenly. A lot and suddenly. He sent her flowers. Send, send, send. Okay. He fall down. We know fall, fell, fallen. He fell down. His grandmother grew vegetables in her own garden. Grow, grew, grown. Grow, grew, grown. His grandmother grew vegetables in her own garden. She speaks Spanish. Speak, spoke, spoken. She spoke Spanish. Okay. He fell down. Fall, fell, fallen. His grandmother grew vegetables in her own garden. Grow, grew, grown. She spoke Spanish. Speak, spoke, spoken. Okay. I stand up. We know stand, stood, stood. We say I stood up. I stood up. Stand, stood, stood. Okay, my friends, very good. Let's continue this playlist. Good. From beginner to advanced. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Welcome to the channel English Professionally, and we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, my friends, let's continue talking about past simple irregular verbs. Let's remember some of them. Let's remember some of them and their forms. Okay? Good. Very good. Okay, so let, let, sin, sin, sang, sung. Okay, good. Sit, sat, sat. Sit, sat, sat. Forget, forget, forgot, forgotten. Run, ran, run. Run, ran, run. Okay. 1. Let's remember some of them and their forms. And 2. Make up your own sentences with these verbs in past simple. Make up your own sentences with these verbs in past simple. Okay, let. Remember, my friend. Remember. Let somebody do something. Let somebody do something. For example, his parents let him go there. His parents let him go there. So, or his parents gave him the green light to go there. Gave him the green light. The green light to go there. To go there. They said it was okay. They said it was okay. Okay, remember. Sing. They sang professionally. They sang professionally. Okay, past simple irregular verbs. Let's remember some of them and their forms. Make up your own sentences with these verbs in past simple. Let. Remember, let somebody do something. His parents let him go there. No to, without to. It means gave him the green light to go there. They said it was okay. Sing, sang, sung. They sang professionally. Okay. Sit, sat, sat. I sat down. I sat down. Forget, forgot, forgotten. I forgot this rule. I forgot this rule. Run, ran, run. The thief ran away. The thief or the criminal ran away, but then the police caught him. But then the police caught him. You know, catch, caught, caught. Catch, caught, caught. Okay. Sit, sat, sat. I sat down. Forget, forgot, forgotten. I forgot this rule. Run, ran, run. The thief ran away, but then the police caught him. Or the criminal ran away, but then the police caught him. Catch, caught, caught. Okay, my friend, more practice for you. More practice. Say it in past simple. Say it in past simple and write the correct forms of these verbs. And write the correct forms of these verbs. Okay. His mother let her stay at home. Let. His mother let her stay at home. It's in past simple. And let's in present simple. Let's in present simple. But it's past simple. Let. Okay. I sit down. Sit. Sat. Sat. I sat down. Okay. They sing professionally. Sing, sang, sung. Sing, sang, sung. They sang professionally. Okay. More practice. Say it in past simple and write the correct forms of these verbs. His mother let her stay at home. Let. I sat down. Sit, sat. They sang professionally. Sing, sang, sung. I forget to lock the door. Forget, forgot, forgotten. I forgot to lock the door. His parents let him go to the party. Let. His parents let him go to the party. I run more than 20 kilometers. Run, ran, run. Run, ran, run. I ran more than 20 kilometers. I forgot to lock the door. Forget, forgot, forgotten. His parents let him go to the party. Let. I ran more than 20 kilometers. Run, ran, run. He forgot to call his uncle. Forget, forgot, forgotten. He forgot to call his uncle. He ran very fast. Run, ran, run. He ran very fast. She sings so beautifully. Sing, sang, sung. She sang so beautifully. Okay, he forgot to call his uncle. Forget, forgot, forgotten. He ran very fast. Run, ran, run. She sang so beautifully. Sing, sang, sung. He sit in an armchair. Sit, sat, sat. He sat in an armchair. Okay, good. He sat in an armchair, sit, sat, sat. Okay, my friends, thank you very much. Let's continue this playlist from beginner to advanced. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Welcome to the channel English Professionally. And we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, my friends, let's continue talking about past simple irregular verbs. Okay, good. Let's remember their forms. Okay. Eat, at, eaten. Eat, at, eaten. Choose, chose, chosen. Choose, chose, chosen. Break, broke, broken. Break, broke, broken. Okay. Buy, bought, bought, buy, bought, bought, and sell, sold, sold. Sell, sold, sold. Okay. For example, I ate 2 sandwiches for breakfast. I ate 2 sandwiches for breakfast. For breakfast. We say for breakfast. For. Okay. Choose. I chose the first answer. I chose the first answer. Okay. Past simple, irregular verbs. Let's remember their forms. Okay? And write your own examples. Write your own examples. Eat, ate, eaten. I ate 2 sandwiches for breakfast. Choose, chose, chosen. I chose the first answer. Next, break. His car broke down. His car broke down. Okay? You know, break down is a phrasal verb. A phrasal verb. Okay? We often use it when we talk about cars. We often use it when we talk about cars when they stop working. About cars when they stop working. Okay, break down. His car broke down. It means it stopped working. It stopped working. Okay. Buy, bought. He bought a house. He bought a house. Sell, sold. She sold her apartment. She sold her apartment or flat. Okay, break, broke, broken. His car broke down. It stopped working. Break down is a phrasal verb. We often use it when we talk about cars when they stop working or when something happens. When something happens to them. Buy, bought. He bought a house. Sell, sold. She sold her apartment or she sold her flat. Okay, my friend, more practice for you. Say it in past simple, please. Okay, say it in past simple and write the forms of these verbs. Write the forms of these verbs. Good. I eat a couple of sandwiches. We know eat, ate, eaten. Eat, ate, eaten. I ate a couple of sandwiches. His car broke down. Break, broke, broken. His car broke down. My classmate. Choose the second answer. Choose, chose, chosen. My classmate chose the second answer. Okay, more practice. Say it in past simple. Write the forms of these verbs. I ate a couple of sandwiches. Eat, ate, eaten. His car broke down. Break, broke, broken. My classmate chose the second answer. Choose, chose, chosen. He ate too much. Eat, ate, eaten. Okay, he ate too much. Okay, you choose the correct answer. Choose, chose, chosen. You chose the correct answer. I buy a new apartment. Buy, bought, bought. I bought a new apartment. Okay. He ate too much. Eat, ate, eaten. You chose the correct answer, or you chose the right answer. Choose, chose, chosen. I bought a new apartment. Buy, bought, bought. My partner sell all the goods. Sell, sold, sold. My partner sold all the goods. He break his leg. Break, broke, broken. He broke his leg. She buy expensive clothes. Buy, bought, bought. She bought expensive clothes. Okay, my partner sold all the goods. Sell, sold, sold. He broke his leg. Break, broke, broken. She bought expensive clothes. Buy, bought, bought. She sell her flat. Sell, sold, sold. She sold her flat. Sell, sold, sold. Okay, my friends, very good. Let's continue this playlist from beginner to advanced. Thank you. Hi my friends, welcome to the channel English Professionally, and we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, my friends, let's continue talking about past simple irregular verbs. Okay, and first let's remember some of their forms. Let's remember some of their forms. Okay, drink, drank, drunk. Drink, drank, drunk. Build, built, built. Build, built, built. Okay. Throw. Through. Thrown. Thrown. Sleep. Slept. Slept. Sleep. Slept. Slept. Cost. 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 Okay. And 2. Think about your own examples. Think about your own examples. Okay. Drink. I drank a cup of tea. I drank a cup of tea. Or I drank a cup of coffee. Or I drank a glass of juice. A glass of juice. Okay? Build. He built a house. He built a house. Okay, my friend. Past simple, irregular verbs. First, let's remember some of their forms and think about your own examples. Drink, drank, drunk. I drank a cup of tea. I drank a cup of coffee. I drank a glass of juice. Build, built, built. He built a house. Throw. For example, he threw a pen to her. He threw a pen to her. Okay? Sleep. I slept for about 8 hours. I slept for about 8 hours. Good. And cost. It cost lots of money. It cost lots of money. Lots of money means a lot of money. Lots of money or a lot of money. Okay. Thrown. He threw a pen to her. Sleep. Slept. Slept. I slept for about 8 hours. Cost. Cost. It cost lots of money or a lot of money. Okay, my friend, and more practice for you. More practice. You need to say it in past simple. You need to say it in past simple. Okay? Tell us the correct forms of these verbs. Tell us the correct forms of these verbs. Okay? More practice. You see, she drank a glass of juice. We know drink, drank, drunk. So she drank a glass of juice. I threw him a ball. Throw, threw, thrown. Thrown. I threw him a ball. Or you can say I threw a ball to him. Okay, he sleep a lot. We know sleep, slept, slept. He slept a lot. Okay, more practice. You need to say it in past simple. Tell us the correct forms of these verbs. You see. Okay? Very good. She drank a glass of juice. Drink, drank, drunk. I threw him a ball. Or I threw a ball to him. Throw, threw, thrown. He slept a lot. Sleep, slept, slept. Good. She sleep like a baby. We know sleep, slept, slept. Okay? She slept like a baby. He built a small house. Build, built, built. He built a small house. He threw it away. Throw, threw, thrown. He threw it away. Okay, she slept like a baby. He built a small house. He threw it away. The dress cost more than we expected, or more than we thought. More than we expected or more than we thought. Okay, cost, cost, cost. You see, the forms are the same. The forms are the same. It's like put, put, put. Let, let, let. Set, set, set. Okay? So the dress cost more than we expected. I drink a glass of milk. Drink, drank, drunk. I drank a glass of milk. They build a high building. Build, built, built. They built a high building. Okay. The dress cost more than we expected. Or than we thought. Cost, cost, cost. The forms are the same. It's like put, put, put. Let, let, let. Set, set, set. I drank a glass of milk. Drink, drank, drunk. They built a high building. Build, built, built. Okay? The shoes cost about $100. Okay? $100. You see cost, cost, cost. The shoes cost about $100, or you can say $100. Okay? Cost, cost, cost. Okay, my friends, thank you very much. Let's continue this playlist from beginner to advanced. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Welcome to the channel English Professionally. And we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, my friends, let's talk about past simple negative form. Negative form, okay? Really? How do we form a negative form in past simple? Okay? How do we form a negative form or a negative sentence in past simple? Okay. There are two situations. There are two situations. Or we have two different situations. Two different situations. Okay? So, didn't plus verb. Didn't plus verb. It's the first situation. It's the first situation. For example, I didn't know it. I didn't know it. She didn't like it. She didn't like it. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Didn't plus verb. Okay? For I, we, you, they, he, she, and it. Didn't plus verb. You see. Okay. Past simple, a negative form. Really? Okay. Really? How do we form a negative form or a negative sentence in past simple? There are two situations. We have two different situations. Okay, didn't plus verb. You see, I, we, you, they, he, she, it. Didn't plus verb. It's the first situation. For example, I didn't know it. She didn't like it. It didn't happen. Okay? You see, if we look at present simple, we use don't or doesn't. If we look at past simple, we use didn't. We use didn't. Only didn't. Only didn't. No, doesn't. No, don't. Okay? Okay, good. The second situation. When we have the verb be, or when we have the verb to be. When we have the verb be. Okay? You know, be, was, were, been. Be, was, were, been. And we form a negative form this way. We form a negative form this way. Wasn't or weren't. Wasn't or weren't. You know, I, he, she, it wasn't. And we, you, they weren't. For example, I wasn't happy about my result. I wasn't happy about my result. or I wasn't satisfied with my result. I wasn't satisfied with my result. Okay? Or they were in the park. They were in the park. Okay? Or they weren't in the park. You see, we use wasn't or weren't. Okay. Present simple. Don't, doesn't. Past simple didn't, only didn't. No, don't, no, doesn't. When we have the verb be was verb been. Okay? We form a negative form this way. I, he, she, it wasn't. We, they weren't. I wasn't happy about my result. I wasn't satisfied with my result. They weren't in the park. They weren't. Okay. More practice for you. More practice. Say it in past simple using a negative form. Say it in past simple using a negative form. Using, it means say and use. Say it and use a negative form. Okay. I feel happy. So you remember didn't plus verb. We put didn't before a verb. We put didn't before a verb. Okay? I feel happy. I didn't feel happy. I know what to say. I didn't know what to say. She asked us that question. She didn't ask us that question. Okay, more practice. Say it in past simple using a negative form. Say it and use. Didn't plus verb. We put didn't before a verb. I didn't feel happy. I didn't know what to say. She didn't ask us that question. I have free time at all. I didn't have free time at all. He passed the exam. He didn't pass the exam. His advice helped us much. His advice didn't help us much. Okay? I didn't have free time at all. He didn't pass the exam. His advice didn't help us much. Okay. They need our help. They didn't need our help. My friend go to the gym yesterday. My friend didn't go to the gym yesterday. My friends go to that party. My friends didn't go to that party. Didn't plus verb. Okay. They didn't need our help. My friend didn't go to the gym yesterday. My friends didn't go to that party. Okay? She called him yesterday. She didn't call him yesterday. She didn't call him yesterday. Okay, my friend, remember, there are two situations, okay, with didn't plus verb, and my friend with wasn't or weren't. Okay, let's continue this playlist from beginner to advanced. Thank you. Hi my friends, welcome to channel English Professionally, and we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, my friends, let's talk about past simple question. How do we form a question in past simple? Really? How do we form a question in past simple? Okay. There are two different situations. There are two different situations. Okay. With a verb, but not to be, and with to be, with to be, or not to be, not, was or were, and with to be, with was or were. Okay, the first situation, did plus subject plus verb, or did I, we, you, they, he, she, it plus verb. For example, did you go there yesterday? Did you go there yesterday? Did you like this idea? Did you like this idea? Did it happen? Did it happen? Okay. Past simple question. How do we form a question in past simple? There are two different situations. With a verb, not to be, not was or were, and with to be, was or were. Did plus subject plus verb. Did I, we, you, they, he, she, it plus verb. Did you go there yesterday? Did you like this idea? Did it happen? Okay, very good, my friends. And with was or were, with was or were, we ask, was I, he, she, it, for example, in the right place? Were we, you, they, for example, the best students? Okay? Was I, he, she, it in the right place? Were we, you, they the best students? Okay, my friends, more practice for you. More practice. Say it in past simple, in a statement and in a question. Say it in past simple, in a statement, and in a question. Okay, he pay for everything. We know pay, paid, paid, and we say he paid for everything. Question. We put did in the beginning. Did. Okay. He pay. You see, did he plus verb. Did he plus verb. Did he pay for everything? Did he pay for everything? Okay, you tell her this secret. Tell, told, told. You told her this secret. And a question. Did you tell her this secret? Did you tell her this secret? Okay, more practice. Say it in past simple, in a statement and in a question. Pay, paid, paid. He paid for everything. Did he pay for everything? Tell, told, told. You told her the secret. Did you tell her this secret? Okay, next. He become famous. You know, become, became, become. He became famous. And a question. Did he become famous? Did he become famous? Okay. Become, became, become. He became famous. Did he become famous? Good. Next. It interests her greatly. Okay. This verb is regular. This verb is regular. So verb plus ed. Verb plus ed. Okay. It interested her greatly. Okay. But we need to make a negative form. Negative, not a statement. Negative. Yeah, first a statement and then negative form. It didn't interest her greatly. Okay. Happen. This verb is irregular. Regular. So verb plus ed. Okay. Verb plus ed. It happened to you. It happened to you. And a question. Did it happen to you? It happened to you? Okay. You get tight. Get, got, got. You got tight. You got tight. Okay. You. So in a statement and in a question. In a statement and in a question. Good. You. Oh, did you get? Did you get tight? Okay. Very good. But I think it's better in a statement, negative form, in a negative form, for more practice. Okay? For more practice. For more practice. Okay? In a negative form and in a question. Okay? you see statement, negative form. He didn't pay. He didn't pay for everything. He didn't pay for everything. And the question, did he pay for everything? Statement, you told her the secret. Negative form, you didn't tell her this secret. And a question, did you tell her this secret? Okay, he became famous. Okay, a negative form, he didn't become famous. And a question, did he become famous? Okay, statement, it interested her greatly. Negative form, it didn't interest her greatly. And a question, did it interest her greatly? Did it interest her greatly? Okay, statement, it happened to you. Negative form, it didn't happen to you. And a question, did it happen to you? Did it happen to you? Good. And you see, you got tied. Negative form, you didn't get tied. And a question, did you get tied? Okay. 7. She agreed with you. This verb is regular. Statement, she agreed with you. Negative form, she didn't agree with you. And a question, did she agree with you? Okay, they meet it for the first time. We know meet, met. So, okay, so they, okay, they met it for the first time. Negative form, they didn't meet it for the first time. And a question, did they meet it for the first time? Okay, she agreed with you. She didn't agree with you. Did she agree with you? Meet, met. They met it for the first time. They didn't meet it for the first time. Did they meet it for the first time? Okay. 9. You continue buying this kind of clothes. Regular. You continued buying this kind of clothes. Negative form, you didn't continue buying this kind of clothes. And a question, did you continue buying this kind of clothes? Okay, you continued buying this kind of clothes. You didn't continue buying this kind of clothes. Did you continue buying this kind of clothes? And 10. She learned all these words. You know that this word can be regular, or irregular, Okay, it's correct. So learned, it's correct, and learned, it's also correct. You can say she learned all these words. She learned all these words, or she learned all these words. Okay? Negative form. She didn't learn all these words. And a question: did she learn all these words? Okay? Learn, regular or irregular, it's correct. Learn, learned, or learned. You can say she learned all these words, or she learned all these words. She didn't learn all these words. Did she learn all these words? Okay, my friends, let's continue this playlist from beginner to advanced. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Welcome to the channel English Professionally, and we can